short memory, but understand why.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. No score after one on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Prescott from the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Now Prescott. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 9. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Now Mike McCarthy's saying, let's go for two. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he rifles one incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one, 28 yards on the ground. Derrick Henry. And some strong running. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down. Running left, it's Henry. And fights through one man. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Motion. 47. Mike 51. Hey,
Prescott to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
46. Mike 51.
Prescott looking deep for Elliott.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off at the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, his arm strength, never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we'll welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Mike 26.
To throw is Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 38 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Well, 193 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down throw for Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That one covers 29 yards. First down. Pushes him over. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Well, they're running the jet sweep with Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. On third down, Henry powers through him. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Back now in Arlington. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Randy Gregory able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On third down, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking deep for Julio. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Kill! 47! 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Cut!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Your trip is here, baby.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Derrick Henry all alone. 30, 10, 5, touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 84 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right here.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Prescott looks to throw on first. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's Dak. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A first down carry by Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. This is Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside.
Nah, for real, bro. Good game. Good shit, bro. Good shit. You ran your ass off. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen nobody run like that, bro. Hey, so what you do? How you get your lineman to block like that? What you be doing?
Now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw
so you don't be changing your lineup or nothing?
Starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it.
For real?
Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Oh, damn.
No good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game.
But nah, good shit, bro. Good game. Man, I thought I was finna win. I'm over here happy in the bitch. Nah, I'm like, yeah, good game.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Right.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is single for and take it.
Nah, for real though. Hey, yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to
Shit.
begin the drive.
Good game, bro.
Here, obviously, gotta hope to get something quick right and then maybe take.
Oh yeah. Oh no, for sure.
They do take the big shot. You've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, let's go! Hey, let's go! Come on, man! Good shit! Let's go! Hey, good shit! Hey, good game, bro. Hey, add me, dog. Good shit. Let's go!
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to him, a big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.